Salmon Arm Roots and Blues Festival long ago established itself as the summer destination spot for musicians to play and fans and lovers of music to hear them. Located in a picturesque setting near the shores of Shuswap Lake, Roots and Blues is a 4-day event offering audiences multiple stages and a diverse choice of musical styles. In addition to the nighttime features, daytime workshops are renowned for delivering high-voltage performances. The Thursday night community supercrawl sees entertainment located throughout the downtown core, followed by a member appreciation concert at the festival barn stage. Produced by the not-for-profit Salmon Arm Folk Music Society, Roots and Blues has been applauded for continuing to help inspire emerging artists from the region, as well as presenting some of the province's most respected musical ambassadors.
If we roll it back to when I started at the Roots and Blues, 2006, and I think each year was a miracle we pulled it off. We're still coming out of being at the college in an indoor event. 2012, 13, 14, we had some disruption that year because we had a change of management. 15, we started feeling our grounding again, but really 16, it felt easier to pull the event off. 17, then 18, then 19 was by far the smoothest event that we had ever ran. We had the right people in the right positions, we had the right positions for good people to join, and then that doesn't matter. We have a pandemic.
David, Gonella, and myself, and I think everybody, the board, worked totally for it. We're just pivoting, and we're gonna have to do something online. Seeing people leave their bands, they've gone, young musicians with 2 kids or whatever, and they've just gone, you know what, this is gonna have to be a hobby from now on. Slocan Ramblers lost a member, Little Smokies have lost a member, and this is tough because these are 2 acts where the trajectory of their careers was going like this. All of a sudden, everything just crashes to a halt.
Well, the initial reaction was, like everyone in the industry, was panic. Where do we go from here? We have traditions, we have a background of what people's expectations of what we're doing. We've got to show that we are able to pivot. We are able to do something outside the box. Our project last year, Peter did a fantastic job setting up the studios, getting that stuff in place. Again, we had 20,000 viewers because we were just, saying 20,000, but we knew there was bigger groups of families watching this show, so it could have been easily 40,000 people. We were not sure until we started really seeing the finished product how it was going to turn out. Nothing was guaranteed. At the end of the day, it was always like, we love the show. It was great, but we wish we were outside. We wish we were on the fairgrounds.
If we were allowed to do something socially distanced with a fair number of people, ideally it would be, we get to use the barn, seats 1,800 people, so can we put 400 in there, 300? Then it feels like something.
Now we're at the point where things are opening up, but it's almost worse because we can see the gates opening, but we're not sure what it's going to look like outside the gates. When you start thinking that people may not want to gather, almost like an echo effect, I think we're going forward to always have hybrid events where you're going to constantly have a live component, which is the thing that people can visit, and go to. And then for individuals that may have time issues, limitations on their mobility, lack of income, make it less expensive.
Wanted a film component. When you book a film, you don't need a hotel room, you don't need a ride or to feed a film, all that stuff. The prices are pretty crazy in music, what agents are asking. And, that's their job, is to get the most they can. But the fact of the matter is we're a destination festival. It's not like Edmonton where you can draw a percentage of people from 1.2 million and they can go home to bed.
I think it's going to actually open up to more people. Honestly, going with this hybrid approach. Because, we do have in BC, and especially in Salmon Arm and the Shuswap, an aging population, and they may not be able to come to the event, but they still want to enjoy the show. We definitely want to offer them something they can sit down in the afternoon on their deck and have it play on their TV, and they can still feel like they're a part of it and hear the echo of the music across Salmon Arm Bay. Really, honestly, the last 2 years, we've dealt with this pandemic. But if you're in the events industry, you've come across episodes of weather disruptions in how we do shows. So in a sense that we're always of a position of there's a liability waiting around the corner. Honestly, it's more than just our community. For individual arts organizations, and it's kind of the same. I think it's been a rough go for the last 50 years, honestly. And The ones that survive are typically the ones that have the shortest memories.